Alright, we're here. It's time. It's the new Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy Tactics. This game, it wasn't my introduction to Final Fantasy, but it was close. I did play Final Fantasy VII before this, but I did have them both at about the same time. But whereas 7 was good, like it's still like a great introduction to Final Fantasy, it's a good game. This grabbed me. Something about this game like clicked in my head of like, yes, this is gaming. Even though I really will freely admit that because it is more of a like strategy game, it is more of a like squad based kind of game. It's not going to be for everybody, but I like it a lot. This is my favorite Final Fantasy game. Major nostalgia just from this song right here. Like,
Well, the intro's already different.
oh, oh, such a good little track. We're gonna go with
The
just the same.
Ivalice?
Ivalice is the generally accepted.
Ivalice.
I mean, as far as I know, there's nobody who says it aloud, but I think Ivalice is the generally accepted. You know. But we're gonna go with the standard, night difficulty. Like, we don't want to go too easy. We don't want to go crazy. Yeah. Not that it matters. We'll go with my actual birthday. So this one, it actually, like, for plot reasons, it doesn't matter, but for game mechanics, it kind of does. Because your zodiac sign will affect how you interact with other people with different zodiac signs. Like, magic will be
Ah,
more or less effective depending on zodiac compatibility.
gotcha.
I am Arazlam J.D. For the greater
I'm being
part of
proven
my
wrong
life,
immediately.
I
Here's the
have been a
pronunciation.
student of Ivalice's middle age.
Ivalice.
You are familiar with the War of the Lions? No? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two.
In my defense, the original
Here
game
we
was
first
not voice
find
acted.
mention of Delita Hyrule,
Gotcha.
the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. His is a tale of great renown, familiar to all who dwell within our land. But, as we well know, what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man, Ramza Beowulf, the youngest son of House Beowulf, famed for producing leaders of men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. However, according to the Jirai papers, which had long lain concealed in church archives, this forgotten young man was in fact the true hero. The church maintains he was a heretic of the highest order, an inciter of unrest, who blasphemed the gods and profaned the godly.
Oh my goodness, he profaned.
Which of these two accounts is to be believed? Join me now in my search to uncover the answer, the truth.
But did he dare to dare a king's heart?
Kind of. We'll get there. Oh, the nostalgia. I'm having so much fun with this already. Like, we haven't even played the game and I'm already having so much fun.
I like the cartoon opener.
Look at the chocobos.
I see them, and I love them.
So in this game, it is technically possible to have an entire team of chocobos.
Excuse me while I go scream into a pillow in pure, unadulterated delight. Also, I must feed my dog.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna pause it because I want Nyx to be here for like all of the plot stuff. So we're gonna hang on just a second here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I don't want you to miss anything.
Fair, fair.
Because that cutscene was actually kind of like what is happening right now. There's a squad of people on chocobos coming somewhere.
They're coming to take us away, haha! They're coming to take us away!
To the happy home where life is beautiful all the time.
Those nice white men in their clean white coats, they're coming to take us away, haha! You understand the number of times I have contemplated putting you guys in an insane asylum.
No, see, if you're gonna do it in the style of Dr. Hyde and Professor Feather.
I don't know that reference.
It's a Poe poem where the inmates have taken over the asylum, and the doctors are the ones in the cells.
That's about right. I mean, honestly, if I gave you guys a you're all in a crazy like in a crazy house game, you would do that to the doctors anyway. So it's not so much me doing that to the doctors as just giving you time.
But no, see, in the Poe poem, it's from the perspective of a guy who's coming to visit one of his doctor friends, and one of the insane
Yes.
patients is pretending to be him, and it takes him longer than it should to realize that it's not his friend that he's talking to.
Gotcha.
So, like the poem, well, it's a relatively short one. I say poem, short story, something like that. I forget. It's mostly about him like slowly figuring out, like, oh, the doctors have been put in the cells and the crazy people taken over, but it wasn't like immediately obvious.
Yeah. I mean, Poe wrote a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. Well, and mental health in that time frame was kind of problematic.
Which is why Poe wrote a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. Electroshock therapy was deemed to be a good idea, and
It was state of the treatment at the time.
yeah, lobotomies were great.
I mean, lobotomies weren't even really. I have to double check. I don't think lobotomies were even really a thing yet.
I think they were. They did it going through the ocular socket.
Well, because the guy who revolutionized that entire process was in like the 30s or 40s. Because I remember that there was scandal around the fact that he performed repeated lobotomies on a single person, and then she passed away, and he tried to hide that he'd given her multiple. Because brain damage is serious.
Lobotomies officially started in 1935.
35. See, I was close. Break, enjoy. Ow. All right, I return.
Oh yeah, that was well after post timeline. Never mind. All right, I was mistaken on that, but yeah.
They were doing all sorts of horrific
Oh yeah.
procedures in the names of medicine and science on those patients. Absolutely.
Bleed them,
Lobotomies.
tie them
Yeah,
up.
but lobotomies were not really on the docket.
Yeah. All right, so the cutscene ended with the shot we're about to kind of pan into in the in-game graphics of a girl and her guards praying at a
Oh,
church.
Father,
Gotcha.
abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Lady Ovelia, it is time.
I'll not be much longer, Agrius.
Your escort has already arrived.
Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry.
Still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour.
This character right here is part of the inspiration of my username.
Oh, okay.
Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess.
Gafgarian. I hear it. Okay.
Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. But you would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries.
I see even the noble Order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves.
A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not to expect chivalry. We are in the employ of the Order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you.
Govern your tongue.
Enough. Let us be on our way.
The Father watch over you, child.
And you, Elder.
Milady, the enemy is upon us.
You got Tanner's men?
We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it, Ramza? You above getting paid to do a job?
I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword.
Right then. To battle.
Little hint to Ramza's backstory there.
Deliver us,
I heard it.
O Lord.
Oh, I mean, it's not like it's a hidden thing. We're about to go way into it, but this is just kind of the tutorial battle, kind of showing you how to play the game.
They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltanna must be mad.
You there, wench. It is useless to resist.
What'd
will
you call
surrender
me?
The princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours.
A head on assault. These swords of Goltanna, lack wits one and all.
In that that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian.
Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Ramsar, with me.
That guy's name is actually Lad. He's one of my favorites. He doesn't actually have any character or anything. He's literally just a dude, but the fact that his name is Lad.
He's literally just some guy.
Yeah.
Come on, leave no man standing.
You would have us slaughter them. Are you mad? Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout.
I find dead men rout more easily.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Time to work. Farewell.
Sorry, my friends.
Right.
Farewell.
Nothing to fear. Now is the time.
No, not me. I'm just a boy.
I won't give up.
You're just a poor boy, nobody loves you.
Right then. By divine will unencumbered, by darkness empowered, Shadow Blade.
Forward. Ready.
Go get it, Lad.
Onward. This fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade!
Everything lost. I am ready.
No, not me. Not again.
Leave it to me.
So yeah, this fight is designed to be pretty easy. It literally just a little tutorial fight, you know.
Done for.
But they made the tutorial fight plot relevant because they were talking about, like, you know, Duke Goltana trying to kidnap the princess and
Yeah.
No. Lady Ovelia.
This way. Hurry up. And try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess.
oh, not cool, man.
Hold there!
I think not. If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the father.
So they translated this a little bit in this remaster. That initially was blame yourself or God.
That's a bit of a rephrase.
This cannot be.
Well, I mean, the father is, you know, God in this situation. Like,
Yes.
Delita. He lives. But why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltana? I do not understand.
That was the one who's not a knight any longer.
Records of the
the guy who said that, yes.
first appear one
Yeah.
year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions.
The loss of the 50 Years' War saw Ivalice paying enormous reparations and ceding vast swathes of land to Ordalia, the victors. Knights and sellswords returned from the front to find their homes razed and loved ones slain. Compounding their woes, they were denied pay for their service and stripped of their livelihoods. This ill treatment led many to abandon their fealty to the crown and the nobility. Once loyal soldiers became rogues and traitors, donning the thief's cloak.
Whoops.
It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice.
Basically, they turned to banditry, you know.
Yeah.
Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of these, the city of Garland, too, saw its share. It was there that our tale began, a year earlier.
So we're in a flashback now.
Yep.
Did you hear? Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Egros.
The Corpse Brigade again.
'Tis long past the hour for drills. What is happening, I wonder? Delita, what do you suppose this is about?
I could hazard a guess.
Oh? Do tell.
I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland.
Duke Larg? Why?
Not just the Duke. The Marquis Elmdor de Limbri, too.
That's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit.
All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few.
And they mean to bolster their numbers with us.
All right, everybody, fall in! The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knight's Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the very crown they had served. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade. An operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard. This will leave Egros Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Remember, you represent the Academy itself. Noble or otherwise, your actions reflect upon us all. Fight with honor and trust in your steel. Twould seem the time to take up arms is already upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves, routed by our knights, flees here to Garland, where the bustling streets will only aid their escape. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed.
So we were going to be sent to guard duty, but then, you know, something came.
And now we're going to war.
Well, we're going to a fight.
Let's be on our way.
They, you know, we're in the city, so we gotta take them on in the city. Alright. So a couple of things that are way different about this game than, you know, any of the other ones so far. One, you get to see the entire world map from the beginning of the game. Not all the locations on it, but you get to see the whole world map. So you kind of have an idea of, like, you know, the scope and scale of things to come, to at least some degree. We're going to save the game real quick. We're going to overwrite that one. That's not what I wanted.
What was that? What was that?
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
How odd. What was that?
I can, like, make him say things.
What was that?
Interesting. Can I not go to the, Okay, I'm not gonna be able to go to the party menu yet. Alright. Well, we're off. Alright. So, this game, you get to place your units prior to the fight.
Gotcha.
And, you get to kind of see the layout, like, in the remaster, you get to see the layout of the battlefield. It used to be you would just kind of see the blue grid, so you get an idea of, like, different locations you could place units. Now you get to kind of see it in comparison to, like, what the battlefield is going to look like, but not necessarily enemy placement.
Gotcha.
You can get an aerial view of the battlefield as well. You can, like, check your gear and equipment before the fight if you want to. So here, we're going to want to put another fighter type. So what I'm looking at here, because this is the first fight, it can kind of help guide what character is going to be able to do what well. Because if you look at the top right corner, it gives you a stat overview of each unit. It's either HP, their MP, and what we're looking at right now is their bravery and faith stats. Characters with a high bravery are going to be able to do more physical damage, be more, like, physically capable, that sort of thing. People with high faith are going to be able to do more magical stuff. Now, there's a flip side to that coin. If you have more faith, you're going to take more magic damage as well.
Ah, okay.
So you kind of want to watch out for that a little bit. But what we're looking for is, like, a good... We want, like, a good martial guy. So, like, Raph here is going to be a good one. He's got 73 bravery. And who we have with good faith? I mean, obviously we have, you know, this guy, but he's only a squire, which is not super helpful. This guy's a chemist, which is what we're looking for, ideally. But I also feel like we might end up doing something completely different in this playthrough. So we're going to throw him in. We do want a chemist of some sort, so we'll grab you. And then 67 brave is solid. Yeah, let's do that.
Forward.
Now, I don't think you can rename people in this game, but you can hire new soldiers and name them.
Gotcha.
So what I may end up doing is just hiring a new squad that we can name whoever we want.
Alright, lads. Cut through these and we're as good as fled. Make quick work of them. And don't be leaving no squealers behind.
So Ramza, the guy in blue there, it's kind of hard to tell, but the main hero dude did try and get them to surrender. And they were like, screw you.
Only one thing for it.
Careful, Ramza. Remember, the well-aimed thrust pierces the mail.
Don't patronize me, Delita. We Beowulfs know our way around the battlefield.
Beowulf, was it? Heir to the noble house, Beowulf, I'd wager. Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy. Well, highborn moppets are still moppets.
Lay down your arms or die clutching them. None will mourn your passing.
Oh god. I have learned the Manderville dance.
Nice. The Manderville quest line is wild.
I am getting that that idea.
Alright, so quick little thing you might have just noticed on this. Anytime you perform an action that is successful, you gain experience and job points. And this is how you improve your character. You also have a turn order based on your speed, and if you move and do an action, it takes longer for your turn to come up than if you just wait or move and wait or action and wait. So you can you can see the turn order on the left here. That's another improvement of this remaster. You used to have to, like, all of this information was available in the original game, but you had to, like, go through a bunch of sub-menus to get there, so not everyone found it. But now they made it very easily accessible. This remaster is fantastic for just quality of life experience. Like, it's made so many things better.
Gotta push on now.
Alright, we got our chemist here, who's our designated healer for the moment, but nobody really needs it.
It'll be over in a flash.
Let me see.
And he's gonna heal that guy.
Thanks a lot.
So chemists are the only class that get the ability to use items at a distance. That's why they're good early game healers, because they can use potions at a distance.
Whatever it takes.
Oops, not what I wanted.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, curse you.
It's time.
I have you now. So sorry.
You can also determine your facing after each action. After each turn, I should say. Because, like, you know, attacking an enemy from beside or behind is more likely to succeed, kind of thing. So determining your facing can make a difference. The healer more focused on himself.
Eris, no. Dang, the Mandervilles can run.
Oh yeah. No, the Mandervilles are crazy.
Okay, the old man in just his boxers and sandals.
I told you the Manderville questline was wild.
I'm dying. This is killing me.
The Manderville questline is wild, I told you.
Hildebrand, Helidor, Maximilian Manderville.
Sorry about that.
You're getting suplexed by your dad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
If only I was
I'll grow stronger yet.
I even amazed
Leave it.
myself.
No,
Your
not my
dad
chemist.
is-
Leave it to me. No.
Leave me alone.
Nothing can stop me.
That was a line.
Ready for anything.
How to proceed?
Come on, Delita, get in the fight.
My turn.
Okay, you're choosing not to get in the fight. It's fine, I guess.
It's over! Everything lost.
Right then.
Ah.
I'll redeem myself.
Chasing down and killing chemists is so annoying early game. Because they just keep healing themselves.
Here I go.
Hildebrand's facial expressions kill me.
Okay, so you notice how each of these characters that I've knocked down has a number of hearts over their head? That means they're not actually dead yet, and they can be revived until 4 turns have passed. Each turn knocks out a heart. When a turn passes when they have no hearts, they then fully die. They crystallize or turn into a treasure chest or something along those lines.
Gotcha.
Nearly finished me.
Which is important more for reviving your own units rather than, you know, killing them, but
Bloody hell.
there we go.
Why persist in such folly? Honest work would see them die old in bed. Yet they choose instead this early grave.
Do 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 do. Something to add in the remaster here, you now get like an MVP, like who was the most effective in a fight.
Oh, nice.
It's not really affecting anything. This is a neat little, like, oh, cool, you know.
Barbeneth Beowulf.
Alright, so we have a brief little flashback inside the
retained
flashback here.
distinguished title of Knight Gallant approached the hour of his death.
What news of the war? The Order has struck a great blow. Limbri is ours once more. 'Tis but a matter of time ere the Ordalians withdraw from Seltenia. All goes as planned, Lord Father. Be not troubled.
The envoy dispatched to treat with Advocate Lenario returned this night past. He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father.
Good. Very good. Then the war will die with me.
Father.
There now, Alma. Do you want my last memory to be of your tears?
Where is that Ramza? He should be here at your side.
Zalbag, Dystag, you are dear to me. But Ramza is no less so. Though he be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons, still my blood courses through his veins. Watch after him.
Lord Father!
You forget yourself, Ramza.
You have come. Good. Let me look upon your face once more.
Lord Father.
How long has it been? You've grown into a fine young man. I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it? Hear me, Ramza. For generations, we Beowulfs have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the knight. Become a knight worthy of your name. Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from the true path. You will know the path you must walk. A Beowulf can walk no other.
I will not fail you, Father.
Your friend, Delita. He is a good boy. He is lowborn, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy. You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead, you will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Delita.
As you say, Father.
Take care of your sister. And show these brothers of yours what it is. What it is to be a knight.
You know, don't bring. Oh, it's part of me. Alright, cool. First, though, I want to see.
Welcome to the Warriors.
Oh, we can rename people. Alright, cool. So,
Hooray!
I can't rename myself, or the main character, unfortunately, because it's all voice acted, so it, you know, breaks it. But
You have another hit.
so,
Welcome to the Warriors Guild. How can I help?
do
change your
we
mind,
want?
mate?
I do kind of want to recruit some better people if I can.
Okay.
But
I
this
trust you
guy
know what
is
you're doing.
solid. Well, again, you want like good bravery and faith stats. Like that's what you're looking for. And we've got this guy with a 71 faith, so he's solid. Like that's great. Got this guy with 73 brave. That's solid. That's great. This guy's okay, but I want to see if we can find
You have
somebody
another
better.
task.
Here.
What sort of recruit are you looking for?
Let's see. Ooh, that's good. So Nix, in this game, do you want to be more of the caster class line or the martial class line?
Let's do a caster.
Okay. We can get you that one then. That's not bad. Almost 70 brave, 67 faith.
Is there auto? What sort of recruit are you looking for?
So you'll go. That one. We'll recruit you.
So, you'll hire this sellsword for the agreed fee?
You'll do well together. You have another task for me? Anyone catch your eye?
Anybody I just can't live without. Yeah. Oh.
So, fair fortunes to you. Is there all farewell?
So you're gonna go caster class line. We're gonna change your job to a chemist.
Ooh, fun.
So okay, just to kind of walk this over because I'm gonna try and do this as quick as I can, but there's a lot going on in this menu and a lot of things built into these mechanics. So in this thing, you can kind of see how your army is laid out, all that sort of stuff. You can see like their equipment, their abilities, what they have. You can see jobs that you can swap to that you have available versus ones that you've unlocked but are not available to this person versus the hidden jobs. You can also kind of see this chart here that tells you what you need what to get to what kind of thing, you know. So, I mean, if you want to see how, like, this is added to the remaster. This was not a thing. You just had to kind of either have a guide or look it up or know before. But you can now see, like, okay, I know I need a level 2 chemist to either unlock Black Mage or White Mage. And from there, a level 5 White Mage and a level 5 Black Mage will unlock something. but you also need a level 3 white mage to get to whatever that is, level 3 black mage to get to whatever that is, and this thing needs level 4 of both of those jobs to unlock whatever this is. So this job needs level 5 white mage, level 5 black mage, level 4 of both of those other jobs. Which, I know what they are, but I'm trying not to spoil. And so, you know, that sort of thing. Like, you can see, like, how convoluted it can get, you know. Like, this one, you need level 8 squire, level 8 chemist, level 5 whatever that is, like, most of the way down the martial line, level 5 at the bottom of the martial line there, and level 5 at both sides of the caster line to unlock that job. So, it's kind of nuts. But, for now, because we're wanting you to go down the caster line, we're going to change your job to chemist. And we're going to keep you marshal. We're going to change your job to chemist.
If you say so.
Alright, and we're going to remove your equipment. Shoot.
Yeah?
And we're going to start dismissing some people because it will get convoluted if I don't. Even though they get really sad when you do that, and it kind of makes me feel bad.
Still here. I gave you my very best, and this is the thanks I get.
Oof.
I know, right?
Fine. Well, if that's what you want, I'm sure you have your reasons.
Well? Must we truly part ways? Please, let me remain at your side.
Okay.
I'm listening. Good to see you. Is that so? I shall have to look for new employment then.
Alright, so we got our party of 5. And we're going to go rename them now.
Greeting. Change of name,
Alright.
eh?
Male caster line. What do we want to name this guy? We want this to be Witnit.
Sure.
That's Witnit.
Very well. I dare say I'll hear the bards singing this name ere long.
Possibly.
Is
I don't
there
know.
aught else?
Indeed.
Whose name would you like to change?
Alright. Male martial line, low faith.
Mac.
Yeah.
They say a name is the essence of one's character. You have another task for change of name, eh?
This is Unix.
Hooray.
Very well. I dare say I'll hear the bards singing this name ere long. You have another task. Whose name
We can
would
only
you like
hope.
to change?
And then female martial line.
Ooh, I don't know. Do you have a suggestion?
I mean, the other option is change this one to Witnit and then make the male caster line somebody else. I don't know.
Let's make this one Tangent.
Oh, Tangent or yeah, Tangent could also be an option. Or we could go a little bit outside of it and go Bug.
Ooh, yeah. Let's do Bug.
A fine choice of name. Mayhap it will become known the world over. Is there aught else? Your pet?
So now from there,
What is it?
again, this is a lot of stuff thrown at you real fast. You can see under each job, you have JP relevant or job points relevant to that job.
Right.
Gesundheit. As you perform, like I said, as you perform actions, you get experience points and job points. Your experience points are your overall level. Your job points will raise your job level and let you buy job abilities. So, for example, right here, as a squire, one of the first things I want to learn is JP Boost. It helps you, you know, get more job points for doing things. And you, whenever your job levels up, which is based off of how many job points you get, excuse me, there will be some overflow to jobs you aren't even currently in. So you can very, very slowly level up jobs that you're not in. So, for example, I can teach, you know, Ramza here. I taught him JP Boost, but I can also teach him how to use potions in Phoenix Downs in the Kevin's job. Nothing in the Knight job, they're all pretty expensive. Archer job, learn that as well. White Mage, you can learn Cure, that's a pretty handy one. And then Protect is a good one. And then Black Mage, just to pick the 3 basic elements, Fire, Thunder, Ice. And so what that does is you can then equip abilities. You have, like, your job will always determine your primary job class ability. So as a squire, you will always have squire abilities available. But you can pick a second class that you have abilities in and be able to use those abilities. So, for example, I did learn white magic. I can have him be a squire that can cast some white magic. You also get a...
It's actually really effective.
Yeah. You can equip a reaction ability, as support ability, and a movement ability as well. And you can learn those, all, like, every job has, like, different ones of those available. So right now I put the support ability of JP Boost on, which I can leave on even if I'm not a squire anymore, and just, you know, gain more job points in whatever job I am. But Ramza specifically we want to leave as a squire for a while because he has what is called a hero job, whereas his squire can learn abilities that other squires just can't. Because he's like a hero unit kind of thing. So we leave him as a squire a little longer. Now we do the same thing going down the line. Witnit. You got potion. We're gonna save you to learn Phoenix Down. You already know Rush Throws Dome. That's great. Not enough for the JP boost, unfortunately. Is it not? Oh, yeah, no, it's 124. Okay. Mac can't learn anything helpful yet. Nyx, you can't yet because we just got you both. Same with Bug. All right. All right. So now we're gonna go into the tavern.
Good day to you. What are the rumors, eh?
So this is a bunch of, like, just optional lore stuff that I think is cool. I can read it aloud if you would like, or we can just kind of have it up be on the screen for a second. You guys can read it at your own leisure, or we can ignore it completely. It is optional lore stuff.
If you could read it aloud, because on my screen it is freaking tiny and I can't make out most of it.
Alright, so this is a rumor about the Corpse Brigade. Brigandry is on the rise across the land, and Galleon has by no means been spared. Wains are struck and pillaged, high-ranking officials taken at sword point. Most of the incidents this past 6 months are believed to be work of a company of felons and former sellstones known as the Corpse Brigade. It is oft said the only good brigand is a dead brigand, and the Order of the Northern Sky would like not more than to see the brigade made corpses for true. But as yet, it is all the knighthood can do to keep the outlaws in check. Then we have a rumor about King Ondoria III. The health of King Ondoria III has been the subject of concern since his collapse at the birthday celebration of Prince Orinith. The Board of Chamberlains has since announced that the king has regained consciousness and his fever has broken, but will yet require no less than 3 weeks of quietude and bed rest in order to recover. Many speculate that it may be some months before the king resumes his official duties. However, Queen Laveria and her retainers have long been in charge of most affairs of state, and thus few problems are anticipated during the king's absence. And then the 50 Years' War. The half-century of conflict between Ivalice and Ordalia is today known as the 50 Years' War. The beginning of the 50 Years' War can be traced to the death of Ordalia's king Devan III and his failure to name a successor. His cousin, Varroy VI, was next in line for the throne. However, King Denamda II of Ivalice, the uncle of Devan III, proclaimed himself rightful heir and declared war on Ordalia. However, this was merely a pretense to justify the invasion of the neighboring Ordalian province of Zelmonia. Formerly an independent state, it had been annexed by Ordalia nearly a century prior. Ivalice had since been aiding the province in an effort to weaken Ordalia, though increasingly severe oppression and political purges enacted by the Ordalians stifled Zelmonia's bid to regain independence. Tired of Ordalian rule, the Zelmonian leadership and nobility secretly petitioned Ivalice to take a more direct hand in their liberation. After a victory in Zelmonia, the Ivalician armies marched on the Ordalian capital of Viura. As fate would have it, Denamda II succumbed to a fatal illness on the road. The momentary confusion amongst Ivalice's troops gave Ordalia the opportunity it needed to regroup, and Varroy VI succeeded in pushing the Ivalicians back as far as Zelmonia. The resulting impasse would not be broken until the Romandans' army invasion 2 years hence. Romanda, a powerful military state lying across the Rana Strait, marched on Ivalice at the behest of Varroy VI, a blood relation of the Romandan nobility. However, Denamda II's successor, Denamda IV, was a fearless warrior, personally leading his men into battle against the combined might of Romanda and Ordalia. This, along with an outbreak of the Black Death in Romanda, forced the Romandan army to withdraw after only 3 years. 2 military orders worthy of particular mention in this conflict are the Order of Northern Sky, led by the young Barbadeth Belu, who is Ramses' father, who would later claim the title of Knight Gallant, and that of the Southern Sky, led by Sidolphus Orlandu, also known as the Thunder God. There's your Sid of the game. He does show up later, don't worry, it's not just in lore.
Oh, goody.
After countless victories at home, these 2 orders had been poised to advance into Ordalia. However, the protracted conflict had begun to take its toll on domestic morale. Peasant uprisings and revolts throughout Ivalice and Ordalia forced both countries to send their troops home to pacify their own citizens, resulting in another stalemate. It was Denamda IV's sudden death by malady that broke the stalemate, although some claim that he was murdered. His successor, Ondoria III, was ill-suited to the throne and left the governing of Ivalice to his queens and retainers. Without Denamda IV's leadership, the armies of Ivalice had little prayer preventing Varroy VI's successor, Prince Leonard, from defeating the troops stationed in Zelmonia and advancing into Ivalice proper. Despite the valiant efforts of the northern and southern orders, Ivalice failed to repel Prince Leonard's invasion of Zeltenia. Ivalice's leaders soon began looking for a peaceful alternative. In the end, both states agreed that prolonging the war would prove mutually detrimental, and a pact was signed allowing each nation to return to addressing domestic strife. Equal peace in name, it was in reality a defeat for Ivalice. The economy of Ivalice was brought to the very brink of ruin as it struggled to pay reparations to its former enemies, and to repay the loans taken from neighboring states to fund its war effort. Soldiers returning from the front found themselves without pay, and entire orders of knights were summarily discharged from service. The swelling ranks of unemployed did little to relieve the people's distrust of the crown and nobility.
Will that be all? Come back soon now.
Any questions about that?
I think I got it.
Okay.
Greetings. How might I help you? Who needs
So now
help?
we're going to check our equipment. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. If you want to hang on.
May I await your name?
I think we actually have
Need
the
something?
dagger already. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, cool. We already have the best gear we can get for everybody. Fantastic. Means I don't need to spend money doing that yet. So now we're gonna save the game again. Because we did a lot of shenanigans like that was set up. Something they did add for this remaster I think is great. They added an encyclopedia. You can find out more about like the different characters if you want. You can kind of see the timeline of things. As the game goes on, more things will be available.
Let us speak on this again.
And you can rewatch, you know, previous cutscenes and events. But that is the perfect time to take our first quick little break. We're going to do that, and we'll be back shortly. All right, we're back, and our original, job duty description thing is back on track. We are to head to Igor's castle and play rearguard while their primary force is out hunting down the Corpse Brigade all over this part of the world. But to do that, we have to go through Mandalia Plain. I only get to place up to 4 units this time. So we're going to bring in... I do want to bring in the 2 that we just got to get them some levels. So we're going to bring in Bug. We're going to bring in Nyx.
Yay!
And then we're also going to bring in... Mac, I think.
To battle!
Looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him?
What do you think we do with him?
Right then. Your luck's run out, knave. If ever you had any.
Blast! One of the Order's patrols!
The Corpse Brigade. And they've a hostage in their midst.
So here is one of a couple of times throughout the game you get to make this choice. This choice will affect the objective of the fight.
Okay.
And can have some, I wouldn't say long terms, but some, post-battle,
plot consequences.
Not even plot, but just consequences.
Okay.
But, so do we focus on defeating the brigade, or we rescue the captive?
I'd say focus on rescue.
Alright, we must rescue their captive.
We must rescue their captive. To do less.
Yeah, I
would be
just said
unbecoming of
that.
Men of the Order.
Protect Argath. Yeah, the overall plot stays the same regardless of these choices, but it might affect a few individual lines of dialogue in the fight, or something immediately after, or something like that.
Gotcha.
I think they fixed it in the remaster, but in the original game, if you chose Protect Argath as the objective, not only would suddenly every enemy just focus on killing him as hard as they possibly could, he would also run away from you and into the fight.
That's busted.
I think he will now still kind of they still focus on him because that was, for plot reasons, that was their goal. But I think, he will now, if he gets, low on health, he'll come towards you. At least.
Well, at least there's that.
Barely survived that. Doesn't look good.
Yeah, so he backs off a little bit, at least.
Well, at least there's that.
Damn you! Good progress.
Oh my.
Particularly helpful.
Unfortunate.
I was trying to see if I could cast a spell and heal him. But no, it looks like my chemist will be able to go before any of the enemies do anyway, so it's fine.
You mean me?
Well, you're not the chemist. Remember, you went martial.
Oh, that's right. No, I was going caster.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you are. Never mind. You are the chemist. Don't listen to me. But so just to kind of show you, when you cast spells in this game, they do take time to cast. They are not like an instant thing. So you can see my turn, like on the left-hand screen. I'm going right now, and if I choose to cast a spell, I think it's Bug and you will both go before the spell goes off.
Gotcha.
So instead, we're just gonna wall up this guy really hard.
Do it.
Get a Bug, mess him up.
We delivered the Uber whammy.
Oh no! I goofed it.
Oh no.
Crap. Hopefully I didn't goof it too hard. I forgot to give you the ability to use item. I forgot to teach you any abilities.
Oops.
I think we're gonna be okay. Maybe not. If we have to restart the fight, we gotta restart the fight.
Damn it. Damn it all. Now I'll show
Yeah,
you.
we gotta restart the fight. Alright. Okay. They added in the remaster the ability to retry a fight.
Well, that's good.
Before, if you died or failed, it was just game over, hope you saved recently.
Well, there's that then.
Understood. Of course.
There. I also taught you how to use potions now, so you can use potions.
Thank you.
I completely forgot about that. I figured you'd start with something, but nope. All right, Mac.
Foolish mortal.
Forward.
Looks like this. What are you? Right, you're.
Blast. The corpse brigade.
We must rescue their captive.
We must.
Okay.
Reinforcements.
Of course they got a critical hit.
Leave it to me.
Oh, throw a rock at it. Okay, he dodged the rock. Good.
My turn. No mercy.
Yes, come after me, you fool.
I shall.
Now you call me Shirley?
Be more careful.
I told you the Mandeville quest line is wacky and bonkers.
Right.
I'm going to take this sword or the spear away from both of you.
all?
I fear nothing.
Victory is mine. Down with you. End of the road. My turn.
Nothing to fear.
The next move is key.
Forward.
I shall win glory.
You missed, Argath. You missed.
Curses on you.
Oh no. Well, there's now a clock on this mission.
Just getting started.
Uh-oh.
You went down. And I don't have anybody with a way to bring you up right now.
The fruit of my labors.
Me then.
And the guests are running away. Of course they are.
Too slow.
Come on.
I could still fight.
I let my guard down.
My thanks. I've earned this. I have you now! The story end.
Leave it to me.
Delita, you are doing literally nothing, and it's making me sad. Do something, please.
How to proceed?
Come on.
My turn. Die! Never saw this coming. My turn.
Ready.
Senses keen.
Oh, come on!
This is the way you slay the enemy.
Apparently not. We've missed 4 times now.
I feel stronger.
I was more singing the bad guy song.
Victory is mine.
Leave it to me.
Okay, 77% chance. Better not miss a third time in a row. There, we got it. All right.
Are you all right?
Whew. You were out of hearts. That was close.
It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear.
The Marquis? The Marquis Elmdor de Limbri was here.
I mean, if I went down, it would have just been evidence that I was not supposed to be in this game.
Well, no, it's just early game is kind of rough because I don't have a way to bring you, like, up.
Right.
We may be able to help you. But first, I would hear more.
Hey, Mac was MVP that time. Go Mac.
Go Mac. But let's not tell him he'll get a big head.
Yeah.
I mean,
My
after
name
the
is
last
Argath,
game, it's not like it
a
can get
knight
much bigger.
in His Excellency the Marquis Elmdor de Limbri's household.
A knight, you say?
Well, truth be told, I am a knight apprentice like you.
A fellow knight in training, then. I am Ramza Beowulf, and this is Delita Hyrule, my trusted friend.
Beowulf? You're not of the Beowulfs of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you? What fantastic luck! A blessing in the midst of disaster.
What?
The Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must.
The Marquis is held captive.
The Corpse Brigade captured him, yes. We must act quickly. Should he be killed, I will lose everything. You simply must help me, please! I beg you!
Calm yourself. Who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive save there were value in keeping him so. Of that, you can be sure.
There's little we alone can do against their main host in any case. If the Marquis has been taken hostage, Egros will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that, too.
Then before all else, we will report into Egros. Are we agreed?
Agreed. We'll start there.
Lead the way.
On to Egros Castle.
Huzzah!
I hear you were decorated for your first victory, Ramza.
My good old brother Dice Dog here.
They sing your praise from on high.
That is such a name.
Honor to our name,
Oh, yeah.
brother, and to me.
I am glad.
Oh? You would not seem it.
I am. Forgive me. Your words do me far more honor than I have done you. No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limbri's carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken. What have you in mind to do?
I have already asked Zalbarg to dispatch a squad in pursuit. These brigands must eventually come forth to demand ransom. That is, assuming the Marquis yet lives.
I beg of you, Count Beowulf. Lend me 100 men that I might hunt the Horsens down. Please, my lord, grant me the means to avenge my fallen friends.
Mayhap your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Galleon. Leave her affairs to those of us who are.
But, my lord...
Do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not yet even knighted. The two of you will remain here at Egros and serve among the castle guard.
Dang, Dice Dog. Got it down hard.
You needn't worry. Danger is not like to visit these walls.
Yeah, I don't
My
think
own
the
house
danger was
once
his concern.
respected as highly as House Beowulf, you know? At least, until my grandfather was captured during the war, after his fortress was overrun. In hopes of saving his own hide, he divulged intelligence about our forces. Positions, numbers, supply routes, whatever it took, he rendered up to the enemy. He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends. But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out of the gate when the dagger found his back, killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I. One of his supposed comrades spread word of his misdeeds. My lord father would have none of it, of course. But he was the only one. Our bannerman deserted us. Our reputation ruined. I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me.
Delita!
Tetra!
Alma! Zalbark!
Ramza, you've come home!
It has been some time, hasn't it, Zalbark?
I heard about Garland. They say you made short work of those brigands. Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Beowulf. Father would be proud.
Thank you, Lord Brother.
Good, at least one of his brothers isn't a total knobhead.
You certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a bit of cheer on being praised. And you, Delita, do not think word of your deeds escapes our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride I quite fear she might burst.
Worry not, my seams have held. Glad to see you looking so well, Delita.
And are you? Have you settled in at school?
Yes, the others have all been quite kind to me.
Would that we could speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves.
I understand. Good luck.
Oh, we received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade.
What?
Something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure.
Hey T, welcome in.
Bent on bringing down the aristocracy. But they fancy themselves righteous, and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ. Indeed, when they took hostages in the past, they demanded only in exchange for their captured brethren. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin?
Why wouldn't they? They're naught but common footpads. What would they know of honor?
One of the men I dispatched to watch them has not returned. I suspect he learned something of import and was caught for it. However, there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts.
Where was he last known to be?
In Dorta, the merchant city east of Galleon. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, Zalbag isn't like directly telling Ramza, hey, you should go check this out. Because that would technically be a dereliction of duty. But he's like, man, castle guard duty's pretty boring.
Forgive us, Tetra. It seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned.
Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you've even noticed I'm gone.
Unlikely.
Let's be on our way.
Tetra puts on a brave face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words.
What do you mean?
She has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn. Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own. Tetra will be all right. I'm here to look after her.
Then there is naught to worry about. But mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything.
Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him. And lest you forget, I'm no less a Beowulf than you. It'll take more than a few mean-spirited school peers to get the better of me. But please, don't lose sight of yourself, Ramza. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you were born a Beowulf.
Now you're starting to sound like Mother.
Ramza.
I mean, okay. I know it's been updated, and I know it's been, like, modernized and that sort of thing. But the sprite work in this game and the original is fantastic. Like,
Greetings. How might I help you? You're in safe hands with me. This is your grand total. Many thanks. This is most that. This is your many thanks. This is your most apt, sir. Will that be all? Oh, you're here to sell. Are you happy? A pleasure. Are you happy? Are you happy? Thank you, Cop. Are you a pleasure to...
how many potions do I have? I should probably buy some more potions.
in particular.
Yeah, it's a bow gun. It's bow gun, which is only available because you can technically have archers at this point, so they wanted to give us something.
Are you happy? Thank you for... May I, don't...
And now we need to learn abilities. Got the JP boost, got the first stone. Alright. For Ramza, we need him to stay square a little bit longer. Witness was not in the last fight. Mac can't learn JP boost just yet. Nyx, anything you need to learn yet? Not yet. I'll give you Throw-Stone. And then Bug. Okay, now I at least have like a couple of ways to bring somebody back if they go down. I have at least 2 people that can use a Phoenix down.
That's good.
It's not perfect, but it's better than what we had. Come on. We're saving the game again. That's, whoops, didn't mean to create a new save, but we're there, we're here, we're doing it. Alright. So, one thing they changed in this remaster that I really do kind of agree with, like... Oh, okay, well, I was gonna talk about it, but we're gonna do it anyway. It's just gonna, it's gonna show off for us. Used to be, you had to kind of run back and forth in an area if you wanted a random encounter to try and, like, get some extra money, some extra experience, job points, whatever. Now, they still can randomly happen, but if you don't want to do the fight, you can flee from it. But if you want to have a random fight, but it didn't give you one, you can just hit the button again, like, on the zone and look for a fight.
Gotcha.
Rather than just, like, running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But we do kind of want a couple of random encounters right now because the story battle we're about to head towards is a very early, just, like, skill check in the game. Dorter is widely known as just a randomly exceedingly difficult fight if you're not prepared for it.
It's time.
Because it's the first fight where you're starting to run into, like, other classes. Like, the fight has, like, a mage and some archers and some knights in it. So... Look at the chocobo. Okay, so remember earlier when I said any successful action gets you JP and XP? That is important because you can also perform successful combat actions against your teammates and level up. I just threw a rock at Mac. Or not Mac, but that was Whitney. Mac is going to throw a rock at Bug. And the reason I'm throwing rocks is because they don't do much damage, but it is still a successful action. That's, XP and JP.
Right.
Bug is going to not throw a rock because I still haven't taught them anything. They're going to have to wait, unfortunately. Witness. You're going to have to wait. There you go, Nix. Your chemist job leveled up.
Hey.
And then if you're trying to do like a training battle and just level up against Chocobos specifically, they have a species ability that makes it even easier because they have a cure ability that hits themselves and every tile around them. So if you can surround the Chocobo so it can't run away to do that, because that's what they usually try to do, but if they can't run away and then get it low on health, it will heal your entire party as well as itself.
Well, at least it will heal us too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you can farm the Chocobos, like.
Right.
You have to be careful when fighting creatures because pretty much every creature has the ability to counter or, counter attack whenever you hit them. And that can hurt a lot.
What now?
Next. No, don't do it. Oh, so the thing about the magic. When you're placing a magic spell, like I said, it takes time, but you can also place its location, and it will hit various tile area depending on what the spell is, that sort of thing. If you want to put it on a person, like let's say I put it right here on Bug, I could choose, I'll put it on myself because I want to put it here anyway. I can choose to attach it to the unit or the tile. This matters for a couple of different ways. Like if you want to, you could use it to like get a spell outside of your range. Like let's say you need to cure somebody that's outside of your healer's range. You tag it to a unit that's about to move and have them move next to the guy that needs healing. And you can heal outside of your range that way.
How to proceed? Excellent.
I mustn't give up.
But you also need to watch the turn order and make sure, like, if you're trying to hit an enemy, they're not going to move outside of where you want them to be, like that sort of thing.
Right.
Leave it to me.
Push
Whatever
on now.
it takes. It's over!
My turn.
This can't be.
The light fades.
Swear I had two people that could beat him down.
It's time.
Dude, okay, there we go.
I won't let you die.
There we go. Nixie brought Bug back from the brink.
Hooray! I have just opened up the Thorn March Hard.
Nice.
Many thanks.
So that is Satasha and Thorn March for today at least. Oh, and I unlocked, I got to Gilgamesh on the big bridge. So I
Yeah.
have those 3 trials and duties to do so far.
My turn.
Forward.
Down!
While the light drops, I'll take it. Oh, nice.
What a surprise.
So that was a hidden ability. Like, each class has their own, like, hidden ability. The hidden ability of the chemist is move, find item. That means that there is a chance whenever they move to a square, if there is a hidden item on that square, they will find that
They
item.
might just find it.
Yes. So I moved onto that tile and I got a high potion. So.
The fruit of my labors.
Alright, so now we're going to be horrendously mean to this chocobo, unfortunately.
Now I'll show
How
you.
to proceed.
There you are.
Oh. They changed their AI. They're not going to let me sit there and abuse the chocobo, unfortunately.
It's time.
Slash, fortunately. Oh well. He decided not to cure when he was surrounded by me. So I just ended the fight.
Well, that's not very nice of them.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense from the Chocobo's perspective, I guess. Alright, so we got that, we got that. Got that. Probably ought to stick around long enough to learn that. Alright. Alright, Witness. We got that. Alright, Mac, you are good to go with the squad. Well, do I want you to learn move +1? Yeah, we'll do move +1 on that as well. It's a good early movement ability. Nyx.
Yes.
I'm teaching you abilities right now.
Hooray.
But would you rather be White Mage or Black Mage first?
White Mage.
White Mage? Alrighty. So we're going to change
Make
your
sure we have
job to White
heals.
Mage. We got your Cure. We got your Shell.
All right then.
Alright, Bug. You can learn JP Boost now. Yay.
Woohoo.
Yes?
We're going to go to the Magic City of Garland and see if we have better gear for the White Mage now. Mix. Oh, yep. Alright, cool. We're going to get you some gear that improves your mana and your HP.
This is
Hey.
your many thanks. May I have them?
Yeah, here we go. I looked for a fight because I wanted to do another training battle. I want to get I want to see if I can get everybody kind of done with their base class like essentials before we move on.
Gotcha.
I'm ready. It's time.
Understood.
I can do this.
It's time.
Chocobos, Goblins, Panthers.
My turn.
I don't know what you mean by merchant, but I don't think it's a class or job. The hat guy? That unfortunately does not narrow it down at all. What do you mean the hat guy? They all have hats.
The one with the blue hat, maybe?
That's chemist. Yeah, that's a chemist.
I don't know. That was my best guess for what Thiago was talking about.
Yeah.
I will repay your faith.
Yeah, I mean, you apparently got what he was talking about, but that's not a merchant. See if we can speed up the enemy's turn a little bit here.
Right. I must keep moving forward. Much appreciated. Nothing to fear.
Bug leveled up.
I even impressed myself.
My turn.
Thank you, truly.
Better than ever.
Ah, coward. Run away.
Sense is keen.
This leaves the pain.
Many thanks.
You have my gratitude.
Oh, I can actually see, like, I do kind of get that you might call that a merchant just from a translation thing. Because a chemist, in a lot of ways, was kind of like a general shop owner in, like, various forms of English. So I could see how that could translate into, you know, merchant.
Yeah, I mean, alchemists, apothecaries, pharmacies, merchant, grocer.
Yeah.
Where to?
The goblin punched us. So Nyx threw a rock at him.
I was gonna say, did we punch it to start the fight, or did it start the fight? And if it started it, did we finish it? But it sounds like I finished it.
Well, we're not. We're still working on the fight. Yeah. Fight is ongoing. But, you know, Witnit stabbed it in the back with a knife. It turned around and punched him, so Nyx went and threw a rock at it.
Fair. So I am craving sweet things today, and I just realized I have another pan, 10 of those instant, just bake biscuits. And I am thinking about making another thing of another skull pan of jam-filled biscuits. What do you think, T? Let's see, are these ones honey?
What was that?
No, these ones are buttermilk. Alright, let's see what jams do I have. I may be out of jam.
I'll not be defeated.
Well, then it sounds like it'd be time for honey. No, you monster!
My aim is true.
Nothing to fear. I've got work to do.
Crisis averted. I have options. I have either, I think it's blackberry. It's homemade. I got 2 jars. There was one that was raspberry and one that was blackberry, if I remember correctly. And I ate all of the raspberry one. So I think it's a blackberry jar. Or I have a jar of an apricot and raspberry jam.
It's time.
So
I'll
there
go
are options on
blackberries.
how. I know. It's like there are options on how goth I want to go with this.
Yeah.
Alternately, I could do 3 and 3. So
I've learned a great deal.
sitting over here tormenting T.
No, dang it. Nyx, you took out the chocobo by throwing a rock at it, by the way.
Oh, poor Chocobo.
I mean, you put it out of its misery. It was getting beat up a lot.
Fair.
My turn. It's over.
Alright, it is time for another quick little break, so we're going to do that, and we'll be right back.
All right.
And we're back. Oh, excuse me. That stretched like right as we came back live. Alright. So I did take a second and I switched Ramza and Mac both to knights. Went over to Eros and geared them out. We gotta do at least one more fight to try and get Bug and Witnit up into, you know, position and condition. Alright, Ramza, Mac, Bug, Witnit, Nix.
It's time.
Wait, no, I don't want to do that. We're just gonna sit around and throw a bunch of rocks at each other for a second.
Do it, do it, do it.
Come on.
Can you imagine, like, being in an actual military and, like, your commanding officer be like, alright, I know there's enemies over there, but for now, while they're coming, I want you to sit here and throw rocks at each other.
My time is now. I'll not be defeated.
Sense is keen.
Whoops.
I will prevail.
My thanks.
Ouch.
Yeah, a little bit of ouchie, but that's okay. I hit back harder.
Leave it to me. I'm in your debt.
That goblin got too close. We gotta start throwing rocks at him.
I've learned a great deal.
And Bug leveled up again. Ooh, and we found a buried item. An oak staff.
Ooh.
Alright, next time to throw more rocks at goblins.
When in doubt, eat a brick.
I was careless.
My turn. How to proceed?
I must survive.
Yes, yes, we must.
He goblin tackled us.
Oh
With
no,
rude
no
behavior.
goblin.
It's time. It's over! Whatever it takes.
Forward. I shan't miss.
Now I'll show you.
Last goblin standing. I'm just having a bunch of people stand around and throw rocks at him.
Sometimes we bully goblins for
I
fun.
must keep moving forward.
And experience.
Two things can be true.
I'll grow stronger yet.
Alright. Was that enough to get Bug and Witnett where I wanted?
What is it?
Yes, now we can have Witnett be a black mage. Now, I know you didn't plan this, and I'm sure you didn't even like know it was a thing, but look what we made Witnett look like again.
Oh my god! Entirely not intentional, Connor. Oh my god, we love our Witnett. Forever and always. I choose to believe that underneath that there is a little red kobold.
Possible.
It's just multi-classing.
Oh?
Well, no, actually, T, this came out before Final Fantasy IX. This came out right around the time of Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, wow.
Like, I think it was 6 months, maybe a year later. It was pretty close.
A fine choice.
Welcome. Take as long as good choice. This is your fine. May I don't be.
Yeah, don't need to do that fight right now.
Welcome. Take as long as you're in safe hands with me. This is your many thanks. May I be of further by
And
all
we're
means.
gonna buy some more potions.
Are you happy? Thank you. May I don't.
What is it?
I'm gonna save the game again.
Good plan.
And I do think, yeah, it's a good enough start to wrap up for today.
Fair enough.
As always, appreciate everyone who shows up, chats, lurks, follows. We're just getting started on this plot. It gets wild. It gets crazy. It's so good. I love it so much. But I, again, appreciate everyone who shows up for it, watches it on like VODs or any of that. It's great. I will be streaming more of this throughout the week, and I will catch you guys next time. Take it easy.